play for dominance, baby. Angry gives you dominance, right? Are you ready for some GVG? Let's go. We are back. So, it's been a minute, right? It's been like 2 weeks now almost. That's what it feels like. But my son's birthday just happened right at the end of July. So we are back today. And we're going to go in here and attack hard. We have not been doing too hot. So we're not having the strongest competition, right? But I will do what I can for you. I have decided to start cutting it up a little bit better, pre-plan my teams, and then just, record from there, right? Just go back into it. So, Sephiroth's here. He's standing in our way. Guess what? Bet he didn't plan on seeing Cloud over here, because that's me. Final Fantasy, my jam. All right, so, Sephiroth, let's see how we're going to take down your team. So, I have it pre-planned, right? We have the archers and the mages, just because the mages, look at Broke here. Just sitting there. He doesn't even know he's about to kill Mari and Aracha, right? First things first, double mages. We're going to send them out, and then that's going to explode on Broke here, killing Mari. And then also the ground support, Aracha. After that, we can either do so many things. There's no damage coming over here on the right side. Double mages is a good option because I know that his surrounding units probably won't survive this. Right? Boom, got him. They're done, son. Now, we can just fly over. We'll activate Silas's ult, right? And then we'll send in archers. Or we can just send archers now, just to take them out. Boom. After that, easy peasy, right? Guys, so I was looking at this team, and the only reason why I attacked it was because I was like, Broke here. And then Amari, where is my elder buffs? Where's the northerners? When are they coming? Winter is coming. Because we pulled Dylan today. Dylan? Yeah, the lizard, right? She's pretty cool. She looks nice. I do like her design. She's a watch guard. I'm going hard. You know what I mean? We're also going to go hard right now. Spam attack. Send it all. Destroy this cat. Nah, we're just doing overkill right now. But I do like the northerner units that have been coming out. But they need a lord, right? They need a lord, man. They need something. And I hope that Elder's the one to do it because I have Elder, right? I already have Elder, so I don't need to pull Elder, right? All right, y'all. So we're going to go in and go to the next one. We have pre-prepped everything again. Yes, see how much faster this is? I already know who I'm going to attack, right? Matty, it's your turn. Your time to shine, baby. Let's do it. Let's see what you got for us, right? Let's see. We do have this Praetus team right here. And yes, it's not that crazy, right? But they do have Valk, and Valk can revive Constance. That's a little bit of an interesting idea, right? Because why using Constance as a tank, right? Excuse me? Of course. But she can revive Constance. So I wanted to see how that interaction would do, right? We could just go double mages. Actually, never mind. Yeah, Valk's right there, so she'll get blasted too. We didn't bring rocks. Praetus is pretty hard to kill sometimes. So we're going to go ahead. We'll start with... sometimes I always struggle. Do I start with the shielder or do I just send in the tank, right? However, right now, I should have just sent in the tank. At least my shielder wouldn't have got so far away. So timings are important, y'all. Just a heads up. All right, so we do have the shielder up here. Not the shielder. We have our tank, the Feral Guard. Let's call him the Feral Guard. We're going to drop out Maul. He's going to go in here and do his thing because I don't think there's that much damage that's going to happen. Valk's good, but she's not crazy. And then you have Praetus and then Alicia. I already know this team can't out damage me for the most part, right? Look, Maul's looking good. We do have the shielder up. Axes coming in. And we're good. Maul's done, son. Dang, walk through, yeah. So we could have probably just mauled this team. And that's the thing about the tanks, honestly. So here's the big thing about tanks in this game. With GVG, if they don't have unyielding, if they don't have a second life coming in, Maul can wreck almost any tank, honestly. Maybe Silas, but they're building maps to kind of negate some of these ranged fighters. Or Silas, he can't get two skeletons out like that anymore, right? He's gonna be blocked by certain units and stuff. He has to put them in front, but then at that point he's not surviving fatal damage. Oh well, let's go. Saruchi, it is your turn. Yes, let's see what you got. Guys, I'm trying to find the best teams I can, right? We're looking around and this is kind of what we have. I guess we just haven't been killing it in GVG like that, right? So we're gonna attack his first team. It's a keep team. Let's show something different. And I was interested in this team, not because it's a mixed team, I guess. I don't know. There's no Lord. So guys, 9 times out of 10, plan your GVG defenses around your Lord and like obviously your healer. But anyway, your Lord is, you know, it's pretty important in GVG. I'm just saying, in all aspects, attack and defense. Woo. All right, so we are in here. So I'm thinking double mages. We'll wait for our Dea's ultimate to pop, and then like her HP will start going down, right? So in the meantime, I was interested in this team, right? Because I have a similar setup, kind of not, how do I say it? It's not like this. Don't judge me, right? But I'm using Yuri in a Nightmare comp. All right, so we're about to go. I think we could probably just snipe out Hollow, right? Double rocks would destroy Hollow, I think. Even if they're built in like crazy HP gear, right? But anyway, so our Dea's ult is going, and I'm an idiot because she's being healed by Hollow. Duh. So anyway, we'll just send in double mages. All right, so what I was saying, I have a GVG team. It's a Nightmare comp, right? And I'll show you later. I'll show my attacks from my last GVG match, because I don't think anyone's attacked me this one, not yet at least. But in that spot where Silas is, I have Yuri, so I'm using Yuri. Mages wipe this whole team. Everybody's too close together on those tiles, right? We'll send in double rocks, and then we'll just take out Hollow. After that, it's kind of free game. Double dogs will be able to do it. Anything. We'll just kill Broke here if we want, right? Double axes. Not double axes, but just drop in axes. Get them up there. Double dogs. We can do whatever. We can dance on his face. But I was saying my Nightmare team, right? I have Yuri where Silas is, and then Hotset is here with the Carnelian. But I'm using Yuri because no matter what I did, Hotset cannot handle double flyers, bro. She cannot do it. I don't know what it is. Like, you need something else. And then like it's the whole, do I use an arrogance? Arrogance is so, no, I guess you don't, right? You don't want to use arrogance if you don't have to. Okay, so this is the last couple teams, and they're the same teams. Like, well, the same guy, right? Belvier, I think his name was. And this is like the last teams that I could find that's like really good. That's kind of unique and different. And this is a nice Nightmare team, and it's probably one of the more optimal Nightmare teams out there that you're going to be fighting in GVG defenses. Because Hotset is set up in a position to where she's in like the best spot possible, right? She's not too far back. She can always hit. And then you have Carnelian for like the extra lives that they're going to be giving everybody. And Sun Wukong's stupid important because he gives monkey business, right? So that's another life for Hotset. So even if you try to run in there looking stupid with rocks, she's going to survive. And then you're going to be mad. And she's invisible. Either way, you can't use rocks like that because there's a Carnelian, right? And then she'll start putting out the orbs. So we're going to go ahead, drop out double mages and see if we can kill Sun Wukong. Nope. Got the orb up on Sun Wukong before double mages could do it. But here's the thing about this. I've started using double mages regardless, right? Hear me out. To get the health low on the top 2 units right there, right? Look, Torador's health is super low. Sun Wukong's health is also super low, right? So now we can start attacking. Now we can build up our tanks, put the shielder in, and then we can start just trying to kill Torador with axes. I'm doing it this way because I've always been saying Carnelian's not a great healer, but she's an amazing life giver, right? So look, we sent the mages in first, and Torador's life is already like so low. It's less work for the axes. I'm right? Doing my part. Same thing with Sun Wukong, like if we did like bombs or something in a different type of setup or a different type of defense. But Torador, he's about to be down for the count. He doesn't have enough life. He's not getting any more life. So we'll send in double axes, and then not double axes. 2 of them just keep coming out, so I think it's double axes, right? Anyways, so we send in axes. We'll send another shielder just to soak up some of the damage. We do want the axes to kind of stay alive because here comes Sun Wukong's ult. Hopefully that hit. Hopefully that hit the tank, right? All right, so we should be able to take down Torador. Pop. He's gone, baby. All right, so now Should be easy peasy for the most part. We do have our shielder coming in. I can't tell if there's an axe there or not, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Is there an axe? I don't know. Anyways, so our tank's up there. He's doing work. But we have our shielder. He'll hold the damage, right? Then we'll send in double dogs. And that should be pretty nice. I think I could have done this attack a little bit more optimally, right? It was kind of close with Torador, with the last axes. I kind of just threw the axes in there. I didn't really plan for it too well, but it worked out. I knew we could do it. I've killed Toradors before, and Hatset, yes, she's set up in a good spot, but she's not doing crazy amounts of damage, right? Not to the tank, the physical tank, right? The Templar, is it? No. Yeah, the Felguard and Iron Templar or something like that. All right. Cool. So Belvar's here, so we'll just go into his second team. Like I was saying, I'm trying to find more interesting defenses, and he has pretty good ones, I think. But guys, actually, I fucked up. I lied. He has no healer, but that's fine. We're gonna go out here and wreck it anyway, right? That's fine. We'll teach him a lesson. Is he thinking Talon? Maybe? Is he thinking Talon? I don't know what he's gonna do, but anyway, we're just gonna kill it, right? Where's my Maul? There we go. I think Maul's just gonna walk through. Axes can walk through. It doesn't matter. You don't have that kind of damage. I don't care what you're doing. Not with that lineup, right? All right, Bedveer. I thought you were really good, and then I saw this, and I'm upset. Upset a little bit. Talon. She does have some HP sharing, I guess. Either way, she can give HP. At least help your allies regain some HP. I don't want to call it HP regen. Anyway, I think we're going to use the rare dogs. We'll use the rare dogs just to run through at the end. I don't even think we're going to get to the end. But Talon won't be able to self-sustain everybody around her, right? Not a Racha, not your platform unit. She's not going to give out that much HP. Because who's the new tactile unit? The Fusion, right? Doesn't he have like HP regen? And I was thinking, oh, we can put him like behind the tank and stuff. But the more you look at the game, the more it's kind of like, that's not gonna work. They're not gonna give you enough HP, right? Even with like the other tank, you have to use him like conjuncture with a healer. For the most part, probably. We have to test him out. Anyway, so we're gonna bait everybody's odds. Go ahead, drop the Shealer. He's just here to be a sacrifice. We know, throw him out. Off the cliff you go. And then we're just gonna send in Maul, right? We're gonna send in Snorlax over here. We're gonna see what he does. We're gonna see if he's even taken out. Do I even need to send out another healer? Not a healer, but a shooter. I guess we'll do it just because. Why not? I would hate to eat my words, right? And then I'm ill prepared to handle anything else if Maul dies, and like it just, you know, if Maul dies. That's all I'm saying. If Maul would have died, I think we would have had a really hard time with this team. That's all I'm saying. All right, get in there, rare dogs. Ruff, ruff. All right, so guys, now we can go ahead. I'll show you my defense that I have currently set up right now. Right, no one's attacked it. So sad, because I did want to test it out. I did want to try. All right, let's get to it real quick. Omnikai, omnipresent. Let's see right here. So Nightmare and Esoterra's team, and we're using dang, Yuri. We're using Yuri, right? And then a Hatsit, Sun Wukong. I did try Moraiden in this spot in a couple of different lineups, right? I was like, oh yeah, Moraiden's gonna be really good. But Moraiden's not that great. Hatsit's here to handle the air units, but she cannot do it alone. No matter what I did, two legendary flyers could always kind of get past, right? I could put Umerit there, but then I won't be able to use Umerit later. Also, on my second team, Lily. I was using Narissa at first, right? But Maul, and also there's a combination that could just kill Cyrus, right? So you could just wipe out Cyrus and then just kind of walk through. And I'm like, oh, god dang it! So I had to put Lily in there, right? I didn't care that Narissa like used her ult and stuff, but she just couldn't give that extra life. You could kill Cyrus outright. So that's the thing. Even when he was facing backwards, right? He had that one skeleton. But anyway, let's get into the attacks. So I did have to change Lily out. I wanted to use Narissa so bad. Maybe A3 Narissa could do it. But we have to get there to try. So this is my team. Like I was saying, this is my original team that I had with Narissa. Narissa, her issue, yes, when she uses her ult, she attacks, which is good sometimes. It depends on the content, right? But not in GVG. You want her to keep Silas healed up, not Silas, but Cyrus or your tank healed up to his max potential. And it wasn't happening. I needed the extra life. That's why Lily's in there, right? All right, so we'll go ahead. We'll just do like the first three. This is my old defense, not my new defense. But they also only attacked my Nightmare team. And I don't blame them at all. Did you see that shit, man? That shit's crazy. Valara, crazy. So my issue here is honestly Kagiri, right? If Kagiri could hit air, if I could have any unit that could cover like that air spot right here, I think we can make this work. I think it'd be really good. But then again, then you would just take it out like you do every other team, right? This is a BP check. That's honestly what it is. It's a BP check. Kagiri, he's great, but he's too far back. He's not doing any damage for me. He's not really doing much, right? Only his ultimate. He takes out Mauls, though. He takes out like the shielders, all that good stuff, the tanks. That's why Kagiri was there. I moved Kagiri, obviously. I did want to try it. But I did want to try it, right? You got to try to fly. Alright, so this Hotset takes out the rare flyers. Stupid easy. But no matter what I did, I don't know how to make sure that these Lego flyers do not get by, right? Boom. Also, here's the thing. Moraiden, right, will always die to those mages if they're strong enough. And it doesn't matter, right? That's why Sun Wukong is best in slot, at least on these maps, in my opinion, because he gives that extra life. Wow! Isn't that crazy? It's actually coming into play. Because yes, you have an extra life with Carnelian, but Monkey Business also gives another one, right? Same thing with like Lily. So that's how Sun Wukong can survive. Rage quit. But do you understand my viewpoint? I hope so. But yeah, Sun Wukong is better than Moraiden in GVG. Just for that reason alone. Oh boy. But yeah, you know, I am using Moraiden up here, right? Like even if I had Sun Wukong here, I guess I could have him, but there's no point. I would just switch out Kagiri. But I was trying Moraiden, and he didn't perform that well. He did great with like single target damage, great with mobs. Same thing with Kagiri. You can't swarm this team, I'm telling you. But here we go. Boom, boom. We got mages, and they killed Moraiden again anyway. But I guess Carnelian wasn't there. But even if Carnelian was there, even in the last one, they killed Moraiden. I've seen it multiple times. I've tested it. We all did it, right? So I just got wiped right here, man. He came in and said, sit your ass down, Omni. Sit your ass down, man. Chill. You ain't that good. There's always someone better than you. Isn't that crazy? There's always somebody better. All right, y'all. Omni Kai out.